This is a story of how I fell in love with reading. When I was younger, I used to have this really thick book. The book was really old and the text was printed in a Gothic style. I don't remember where the book came from, if it was a present, a family heirloom. Either do I remember the title of the book because the book didn't have a cover. What I do remember is that the book was a collection of fairy tales and folk tales, and as a young reader, I was fascinated by all the stories in the book. One of my favorite stories from the book was the story of Orpheus and Eurydice. One day, while wandering around the forest, Eurydice was bitten by a snake and died instantly. Orpheus was devastated, so he decided to go to the underworld to rescue Eurydice. Orpheus was a talented musician, so when he was in the underworld, he played a beautiful melody for Hades, the god of the dead, and convinced him to let him keep Eurydice. However, there was one condition. In their way back to the land of the living, Orpheus could not look back to look at Eurydice's soul, otherwise she would be sent back to the underworld. Orpheus was anxious and couldn't keep his promise, so he looked back to make sure that Eurydice was following him, and in that moment she was sent back to the underworld. The story of Orpheus and Eurydice was just one of the many stories in the book, and I feel like that book helped me to develop a passion for reading, and I also became fascinated by myth and legends. Many of the stories that I read from that book had been adapted into movies, TV shows, and even documentaries. So in a way, media has helped me to connect and remember some of my childhood memories.